Citing Section 76 of the 1999 Constitution, lawmakers insisted that the responsibility of scheduling elections timetable rests on the election umpire. They alleged that due process was not followed in adopting the section, with many putting forth arguments on who has the powers to schedule elections. The opposing lawmakers believed that the amendment of Section 25, subsection 1, which has changed the sequence of the election for the conduct of the National Assembly elections to come first, then the governorship and state houses of assembly, before that of the president, is targeted at President Muhammadu Buhari. Briefing Senate correspondents, the aggrieved senators said despite the adoption of the report by the Senate, they would insist on its reversal.
So why do we want to do a bill? Why do we want to make a law to address just one particular problem at a particular time? Targeted for this is a very partisan report. Very partisan, because you could see from the body language, from the utterances openly, from the gesturing, that it is a predetermined thing from a political party that is threatened by the APC government. I want to be sure that whatever incumbency give to anybody, we are denied that one. That's what that is in this report.
So what we are now saying is that it is not because of Mr. President in court. What happens tomorrow? If you are there, will you now want to amend the Constitution again to suit yourself?
Chairman of the Senate Committee on Independent National Electoral Commission, Senator Suleiman Nazif, had presented the report at plenary.
That the Senate House of Representatives do consider and approve the Conference Committee report on a bill for an act to amend the Electoral Act No. 6, 2010 and Electoral Amendment Act 2015 to provide a timeline for submission of list of candidates, sequence of election and political party primaries, use of technological device, limit of campaign expenses, address the omission of names of candidates or logo of political parties, and other related matters of 2018 as recommended.
President of the Senate, Bukola Saraki, put the adoption of the report to voice vote after the presentation by the committee chairman, saying there was no need for debate on it, as it was from a conference committee which had harmonized the versions of the two chambers. The passage of the report was, however, followed by dissenting voices, calling for points of order within the hollowed chamber.
Mr. President, this report of sequence of election was never discussed in the Senate.
Saraki also ruled against 3 senators who raised points of order to protest against the passage of the bill.
In my comments, I said, this institution, we must protect it. I know that every politics is local. I know. I appreciate that. But as much as it is local, we also have to maintain the integrity of this institution. So I have heard you, and I'm sure your constituency too have heard you. But I'm sorry, I have to bring you up.
The amendment of the Electoral Act, if approved by President Muhammadu Buhari, will uphold the change in the order of election as adopted by the lawmakers. From the National Assembly, I am Osawaname Bizugbe, ITV News, Abuja.